Guys, so I was trying to set my tripod up. That's a little too bright. Not red. That's not too bad, I guess. Maybe. But anyway, we were supposed to be starting closer to midnight, but I mashed a button trying to put it in my tripod. So, it's not midnight, but it's close enough. Alright, I've been enjoying myself camping. 100%. Even though it was just a day and tonight. I have to get up early tomorrow. We got a bad rainstorm coming in sometime tomorrow. The forecast keeps changing, so hopefully I'll have everything packed up by 8 o'clock. Gene W., I just saw you in here. Good to see you. Got some interesting developments and news. I was out here. I got the campfire going right now. But while I was sitting out here in the dark, I was out here playing with my night vision. And by the way, my brother's lantern, that oil lantern, works really well. I fired that thing up a little after 7, and it's still running off of the tank. So we're counting down to see how long it lasts. It's a small lantern. I was surprised it actually is burning that long. But anyway, so I was out here with my night vision and everything, and I let my fire die down just to be a cold bed. I had the lantern off, all the lights off, and I saw flashlights in the top left-hand corner of the property, back where the red barn is. I'm way back here in the back. And looking at those flashlights, I'm sitting there quietly, just watching, see what was going on. Tennessee Tactical, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. And I eased up there. Got night vision. Eased up there a little closer to see who it was, and it was my second cousin. My cousin owns the property. Her daughter, she was out here with her boyfriend. Now, they're in transition of moving and stuff like that. So on the other side of the property, they've got a tent and everything set up. Well, I mean, the housing market just sucks right now, plain out simple. So they've been there for a few days, and they had to move a lot of their stuff in that barn. So I eased up, and I identified it was them. So I eased back because I don't want to get shot. So I eased back to camp, went around the other side, turned my flashlights on, wrapped around the front of the property, and hollered at them that I was coming in. And I identified myself, everything. And they notified me that apparently last night they had Bay County Sheriff on property. Now this is what's going on here. So C.F.P gets to do some really crazy stuff here next few nights. Alright, so they've had to store a lot of their property in the barn. It's just cheaper. I mean, they got a barn instead of buying storage. They went apparently yesterday, and somebody has been rooting through all their stuff. I mean, just tearing it up. There's horse stalls on the barn. I've done some filming out of the horse stalls before. And clothing, things like it looked like somebody was living in the barn, or at least in the horse stall. Now I haven't been over there in about 2 weeks. I've got all the tools and stuff I need to restore. I just haven't been back over there. So usually I'm all over this back property, and I always can identify if someone's been walking out here. It's not hard to track things down. A lot of tall grasses out here, a lot of mud. So I talked with them. Apparently last night somebody was walking around their tent in the middle of the night, woke them up. Now they are about 40 yards from our trailer, our 6x12 trailer. And when they woke up, they hollered at whoever it was a male, and the guy didn't leave the property. So they approached the guy on property, and then he hauled ass and ran off. So they're telling me this stuff tonight. That's why they call Bay County Sheriff out here. So right now I got my motion sensor set up over there just to watch my camp so I can see what type of animals come in at night while I'm sleeping. So guess what C.F.P gets to do? Remember how we always talk about SHTF guys patrolling your property? Oh yeah. So I have motion sensors. I have game trail cameras. I got night vision. Basically, guys, I'm going to set up this barn. I'm going to set up across the way. I got a ghillie suit. I'm going to make myself a nice little hide. And I'll be spending my nights out there. Now, the days I have to work, I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in, slip in there when I get off shift or something like that. Because at the gas station, I work night shift, third shift. At the amusement park, I work second shift. I don't get off till midnight. So we'll see how that pans out. But it's going to be interesting. Sweet Savory Words, how's it going? Dina Walters, good to see you. Pat Miller, how's it going? A-Rod, always be prepared. Hello, everyone in chat. Good to see you. And I completely agree with you. Rockin' Robin, creepy. Shotgun tripwire. Pat Miller, I'm not going to disagree with you on that one. That there works very well. But when it comes to just somebody trespassing, and I don't have proof of theft or anything like that, just somebody trespassing, I don't want, in today's society, now I'm not talking about SHTF, I'm just talking about today's society where we have laws. I don't want to mortally wound anybody unless I'm being attacked. Northwest Olympics moved to 5 acres park, boundary 60 elk and garden. I think it was your post that was, you put up a 5-foot fence, which is awesome. I am better than you, obviously. Oh, I'm good. I'm out here camping. As a matter of fact, though, I need to put some more wood on my fire just to lighten up the place a little bit. So give me just a second, guys. I got to put some more wood on this. Stir it up a little bit. Get my stick. Oh yeah, C.F.P walks with a big stick, especially out in the woods. Give me a second. I got to put some on this fire. Okay. So let me scroll through here, guys. I know, bad idea. You just going to stay out all night rather than rough it a while? Yeah, pretty much. Now I start my normal job shift Thursday. Tomorrow is supposed to be really bad rain. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to see about setting up a hide. It'd be nice to waterproof it as much as I can, and I just got to camouflage it really well. My night vision's got a good 70 yards, so they say. On a clear night with stars, to be honest, I get about 50 yards. That's just a Generation 1 night vision. And my brother's got IR. We might get that situated. See about getting him out here too. It'd be nice to have a backup team out here. Barefoot Les, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, I think I put too much wood on that fire now. El Michelle, how are you doing? Good to see you. 5-foot fence, keep them out. Yeah, that's a flame. Don't worry, guys. That firewall behind it, I've been running that since I don't know, since we did our first live stream. We don't even have scorch marks. I've used those firewalls to radiate heat back. So it's been doing very well. I've been running those things for years. So they actually do very well. Some night vision is better than none. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with you on that. It's Generation 1. It was under $100 when we bought it last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. I think it was 2 years ago. I got a helicopter flying in the air right now. Uh, Pigs are running around out there with C.F.P. Yes, they are. Hold on, guys. I got a chopper in the air. That's just a typical chopper, by the way, guys. There's nothing major going on. They fly through this area all the time. We got Tender Air Force Base not far away. Bay County Sheriff, they fly their helicopters over the rural areas all the time looking for fields, if you know what I'm saying. So, nothing new. Walking tall, rockin' Robin, yeah. Sweet savory words, definitely do appreciate the super chat there. Thank you for all you do. God bless us, everyone. Super chats are never required. Definitely do appreciate it, though. It does help us out. I am hoping I'm still connected. My chat has moved. All right, there it goes. All right. Sheriff Department is looking for the dark crop of, yes, that's exactly what they're looking for. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll be setting up a hide and everything. I got to tear down camp tomorrow morning. We got a bad storm coming in, and if I do it early enough, I can get the hide set up, and tomorrow night I can post up and at least get the motion sensor set and the trail cam set. The bad thing about the motion sensor, guys, I mean, it works great. My aunt has a lot of cats. A lot of cats. Outside cats. And they go into the barn when it's raining. They're everywhere, all over the yard. They're always setting off my motion sensors. Every time I try setting them up in the yard, things like that. I tried elevating it high. It's just the beam is just so broad. It's a Harbor Freight motion sensor, motion detector. So the beam comes out at an angle instead of a direct beam. So because of that, it's very difficult when you get a false hit. Let's see here. What we got here? Relax Sage Spa. Good to see you. I did not see you come in. There you are. Good to see you. Northwest Olympics. Learned that electrical tape doesn't affect accuracy over barrel. Les Honey got 2 inches of dirt down the barrel. How's the trigger finger? Healed up good. Finger, I well, can't see it. I tore it open today. I treated it, bandaged it. I'm letting it air dry now. I already washed it out and everything. I was out here cutting wood with a saw, and I gripped down real tight with this hand, and I busted it open. So, but it has been healing up very well. Um, I was born ambidextrous. I was born left-handed, but I was taught right-handed because firearms are more for right-handed people because the ejection shell goes out on the right-hand side. So I can use both. It doesn't bother me at all. Relax the Sage Spa. Did I miss much? Yeah, we were discussing that we got a creeper. Somebody's living in our barn, and they've been going through stuff over there. Sheriff's Department was here last night, apparently. So I'll be setting up surveillance and laying and waiting. Simplify1 checking in. Good to see you. I use Scotch tape on rifle, A-Rod. Disabled and prepping. Hello. Hey guys, disabled and prepping contacted me last night, I believe it was. We put a community post up. She only needed like 430 watch hours. She's already got enough subscribers as far as to get monetized. So guys, definitely go through her playlist and start watching her videos. Get her those watch hours so she can actually get monetized. Being monetized helps your channel gets pushed in the algorithm. So definitely, we always try to support each other as best we can. So yeah, she definitely needs some support, guys. Mama Bear prepping. Hi friends, good to see you, Mama Bear. Christopher Lee, stay safe, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I was out here sneaking and pooping all the way around. Um, I like the outdoors, but yeah, we're gonna stage up something. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna document, get photo, video. Um, if it's someone that's homeless, I'll just run them out of the property. If it's somebody that's committing theft, and they have, after Hurricane Michael, a lot of a lot of stuff that was saved out of the houses that were destroyed. My cousin's house, my second cousin, my aunt, they put in that barn. That barn was set up with my cousin's dad's, her father that had passed away. He owned a mechanic shop, so it had all kind of tools in there. Well, during Michael, because she was not around, it was getting broke into. They pretty much cleared out anything of major value. So a lot of those tools I'm restoring on my other channel, I'm restoring for her. Things that are just broken and not, just all rusted up and stuff. Trying to give new life to some of her tools that were her dad's. Stuff that they did not steal. That wasn't bolted down. So if it's someone thieving, different story. Different story. But if it's just somebody homeless, I'm just going to confront them, round them out. I was talking to my brother about it. Called him up. He came down here to the campsite with me. I was talking to him what was going on, and we were taking a look at where we'd set up everything at. Uh, we'll film it. I'll film all that stuff for you guys. Bring you along with me. Won't be talking loud though with a microphone. See your Stuart W. Good to see you. El Michelle, definitely do appreciate you putting the link up for us. John H. I just passing through to show support. We'll watch on replay. It is 5:45 a.m. in Scotland. That's early, my friend. That is very early. Definitely appreciate you stopping in, though. Almost lost same finger with an axe. Gorilla tape wrapped on lighter kept finger together. Plus, the adhesive has antiseptic properties. I did not know that Gorilla tape had antiseptic properties. Prepper Days, how's it going, buddy? They don't know how many will hunt them down. Christopher Lee. Northern Girl Hobbies. How you doing? All right. Looks like I'm caught up. All right, guys. So yeah, we're just. I've been filming all day. Like I said in the other live stream, I've been filming the 60-second survival films over there for the new project that Marfugo TV is going to be working on. Got a bunch of preppers together here online, and we're filming 1-minute survival videos. They're a little bit more technical to get it done correctly. I mean, you're trying to shove all this information in 1 minute, and it's supposed to, trying to make it come off smooth. So it has definitely pushed my skills at film work. But I'm enjoying it. I really am. I've got a lot done. I probably will be taking a small break on it, only because I've got like 12 or 13 of them already made. And I don't want to oversaturate it, because if I sit there and make all these videos and other creators want to do the video, I've already got the video out. So I want to kind of dial back a little bit so other people can cover certain topics, because yeah, I can sit there and make video after video on my off days and cover just about every topic, that we all need to know about. So it kind of gives everybody a fair share on that. And I need to put more wood on the fire. So give me another second, guys, because it's dwindling down. But yeah, guys, I'm here. In case someone just come in and say, where's C.F.P at? I'm right here. Just getting wood on the fire. Give me a second. I got to blow on that fire so we don't have all this smoke. All right, much better. The nighttime stream is very peaceful. Yeah, Tennessee Tactical. It is after the stream. I'm gonna hit the old fart sack and get a couple hours of sleep and get up early and kind of scout around what I need to scout out. I need to get over there and look for prints. The old horse stalls got dirt. I don't know if you guys remember my coronal mass ejection short film I made. That was filmed right there in one of those horse stalls where I woke up during the video. So the ground's dirt, and we've been getting a lot of rain. So I know there's going to be some tracks through there. All this stuff out here is grown up. I'm going to be seeing this field out here. I've been tracking animals since I was not knee high, but since I was young. So I'll be able to find out where this person's coming into the property, where they're exiting, and I'll be able to make a plan off of that, because I haven't been able to take a look at the situation yet. I'm just going off of what they're telling me. So tomorrow I'm going to take a look at that and see what's moving around. Let's see here. I'm scrolling through here, guys. Gardner Josh, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Now, guys, Gardner Josh, that is our good friend Josh. Prepper Josh. He's been with us for a very long time. He just changed his channel name, so definitely, guys, that's who he is, so make sure you're definitely checking out his videos. I know he just recently got a goat. What do you call him? Mo? So, yeah, definitely check that out. All right, scrolling through here, guys. So your Northern Girl Hobbies to 1,000. Okay, so she needs 1,000 sub, guys, and I know we can definitely get her at least, a good handful within just this live stream. I mean, right now we got 30 people here, so that's 30 new subscribers right there. And also, when you go over and subscribe, make sure you click on the videos, watch it all the way through, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, say, hey, I was here. That helps promote their videos, and it definitely helps out creators. It's cool here. The wind is howling. Our temperature has dropped tonight. It dropped last night too. It was pretty hot today. I mean, I was sweating, but I was cleaning up the camp and everything, getting everything set up. We had a heavy condensation dew hit early, and all my firewood had gotten wet. Nothing too bad, so I had to dry out some. That's one of the reasons I started the fire early today. I just wanted to dry out that wood. I mean, it wasn't even dark yet, and it was already, condensation was already falling. Stuart W. Survival Living is the place to be for solar trailers. Yeah, and we've got some new parts coming in. The reason I went and bought some new parts, guys, we're expanding our solar grid on the trailer. We're putting larger charge controllers on, and we'll be doing an updated video from the batteries to wiring to the panels, the whole 9 yards. Our EMP shield for it will show all that. So I've gotten a lot of questions on a better walkthrough. I mean, we've got our off-grid power playlist, but you know what? We're upgrading, so may as well do a video on the new upgrade. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. I just learned that I should have not tried to dehydrate tuna in my apartment. Oh, I've never tried it, but I can already imagine. So tomorrow I'm going to try to dehydrate toothpaste so it makes everything minty. Yeah, that's kind of like leaving fish in a vehicle throughout the day, or like we used to do as pranks as a kid, put can of sardines in someone's hubcaps. You guys remember the old hubcaps, right? Hopefully I'm not the only person that remembers hubcaps. Yeah, that's bad. I was gonna try to make dog treats. Man, I don't mean to laugh at you. That's bad. Narrow track place that loops near him and let the cops laugh. Northwest Olympic. Yeah, so I was talking with my brother. He had came down on my live stream earlier today, and after I got off the live stream, he came back down and we're looking at the lantern. And he's like, "Hey man, you got you got traps on the trails?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I used to do that as a kid all the time. Learn how to lay out traps and stuff." He's like, I'm not going down the trails anymore." I'm like, "You shouldn't ever go down a trail, ever. Don't. Um, not around me. If there's a trail, don't walk down it. It's rigged." So, like I said before in another video, or maybe it was a live stream, in North Carolina, when I lived there, they had a law called laying in wait. Basically, if you set up a booby trap that injures somebody on your property, you are now facing criminal charges. I don't know about Florida, so I don't know about setting any type of man traps. So I'm just gonna set up all the cameras and everything and document, watch the person. If I see them, I'll approach them. Will I have backup when I approach them? There's nothing wrong with having my brother as Overwatch with an AR-10. I'm just saying, you know, that'd be nice. Mow the goat. That's it. It is Mo. All right. Wow, I'm slow tonight. I am slow too. I think I got sunburnt too out here. All right, scrolling through here, guys. I don't care about money, but would love to go live. Sweet savory words. Well, that's the thing. Monetization is not all about money on YouTube. You actually do not make a lot of money on ad revenues. Okay, you don't on these videos unless you're getting 30, 40,000 views per video. Then you're averaging, just depends on if they're watching the ads, about $140, $200 per video. And if it's been flagged or limited monetization by YouTube, you're only getting a fraction of that. I mean, you don't get much at all. Uh, your super chats that come in, YouTube gets 30% off the top. Um, Same with channel memberships, they get 30% off the top. Most creators, they make it on their affiliate links. Like we started with Legacy and EMP Shield, stuff like that. That way it's away from the platform. Uh, so that YouTube gets 30%. I mean, it's still not a bad deal because it's their platform. They're letting me use it for free, and they're getting a commission off of what we make off videos. I mean, I guess you could get all twisted about it and stuff like that. But being monetized is what pushes your channel. If you're not monetized, YouTube's not making any money off of you. So there's very unlikely that they're going to push and recommend your channel to people. So that's why there's always a push to get monetized. One for going live off your mobile, and the other one is to get pushed in the algorithm. Scrolling through here, guys. Gatorade. That sun put a beating on me today. AR-10 smells like freedom. Yeah. Yeah, when my brother showed me, he had gotten that one. He had gotten it a few years ago, and he sent me a picture. I'm like, dude. So we did a video. He was doing a cleanup on it. I forgot all what he was doing. I gave him the camera, showed him how to do the camera and everything. He did a strip down clean on his AR-15. I think two of them, and then the AR-10. And those are in our playlist. I just don't remember what playlist it's under. But both of those videos got flagged by YouTube. Yeah, we got nailed on those. I don't know. I mean, I guess all creators that show the bang bangs get nailed. It's just the way the platform is. I had a lot of people say, "Hey, you should probably go to like Rumble and BitChute and stuff like that." And I did. I went over there. The fact is, the numbers game as far as people watching, YouTube is the highest. I went over there and opened up BitChute. I had 32 subscribers. So yeah. Um, so we just stayed over here. All right, guys, scrolling through. When it looks like I'm concentrating on something, it's because I really am. I'm trying to not knock over the camera. Let's see here. Sponsorship items, like it would be cool if there was free gear or stuff involved. Tennessee Tactical. Most sponsored videos, they do send you gear. Most sponsored, okay? Because there's a disclaimer you got to put up that this video is sponsored by. Hopefully I didn't get hit because this one's not sponsored by anybody. And that means that they've either paid you for the spot or they have, usually they're paying you and they got a product they want you to check out. Now, before you ever monetize, Amazon will actually start sending you products. They'll send you an email saying, "Hey, we saw your channel. We saw that you're doing outdoor survival, whatever." And they'll say, "We would like to send you this product for review. Are you interested?" And then you look at the product and go, "Okay, let me, sure." And usually what they do, they'll send you money to your PayPal. And then you take that PayPal, buy the product at their discounted price, get shipped to you. You got a couple days to really check it out, then do a review video here on YouTube. And then after that, you usually do a video on Amazon for them, but that's never required. They just, "Hey, do you mind doing like, yeah, you already gave me something for free. Why not?" That's the Olight. I'm not sponsored by them. They sent that to me for a review. This thing has been freaking awesome. I know that there's been some people that said that they've had nothing but bad luck with them. Horrible customer service. Well, I haven't had to call the customer service line, and I use mine every night. So it's been running good. But with every product, I mean, this might be the one that works good and the rest of them don't. I don't know. I haven't had any problem with them. Um, so yeah, that's how Amazon stuff works, guys, especially for new creators and stuff. I haven't yet to do a live stream. Anxiety is a rough one. I will definitely tell you this, Northern Girl Hobbies, the best thing to do is just to practice. Set up your camera, start talking about whatever. You don't have to publish the video. You can just delete it. All right, no one has to see it. That's what I started doing when I first started doing live stream. I'd practice because I didn't like talking to basically myself. Because when I first started, I may have had two people show up on a live stream, and that was like halfway through the live stream. So, yeah, most of the time I was just talking to myself. All right, scrolling through. Shoot out a short video on TikTok, promoting videos on YouTube. They have the best exposure. Craig, make a sandwich. Um, I haven't even thought about TikTok. Most of our traffic, believe it or not, is coming from Twitter. And that's why I went ahead and reactivated our Twitter account. Because when I deactivated our Twitter account during the whole censorship thing that was going on, I saw my everything just go boom on our views, and more research I did, most of our traffic was coming from Twitter instead of recommendations from YouTube. So that's why I brought that back up, and that's also why I kept Facebook, because I get a large percentage of our views from Facebook, and also DuckDuckGo. So whichever one of you guys are using DuckDuckGo, I appreciate it because apparently y'all been looking for my videos on that. So scrolling through here. Yeah, C.F.P. dancing in his ghillie suit. Relax the stage spa. Yes. So that is another thing we've done with the channel, guys. Not dancing the ghillie suit. We did that. I've been talking to some of the larger YouTube creators that teach how to do YouTube. I'm always trying to improve. Doesn't mean I succeed at it, but I try. Uh, and they analyze my analytics and stuff. And as you notice, we don't have our channel intro anymore. And I also quit using the outro because we look at the analytics, and as soon as the intro starts, over half of the viewers click off. I mean, it just drops halfway through. And that was it, the intro. Apparently, I'm not a known YouTuber, and if you're a known YouTuber, people will sit through that and they can't wait for the next video. But if you're still, I mean, I'm still under 10,000 subscribers. People don't know who I am. I've been on live stream on other prepper channels, and I've actually seen it in the chat. Well, who is this guy? Why is he even talking? He's a nobody. Well, on YouTube, I guess I am, um, because I have not made a name for myself yet. So that's just one of those things. So we cut out that, and we cut out our outro, and it's actually helped out our analytics, surprisingly. So we won't be using those anytime soon because it was actually hurting the analytics. And when people click off your video without watching it, it does hurt your channel. It does. All right, scrolling through here. My first video was shut down with a big Northwest Olympic. I do remember you going through that, that you got nailed on that. I literally do TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, all to advertise YouTube. I get most traffic, I think, from Instagram and lives. Mama Bear Prepping. That is a very good point. My buddy Ryan over the Prescott Caliber Club, he does Instagram. And he gets more traffic on Instagram than he does YouTube. So I do have an Instagram account. I just haven't done a video yet there. I think I actually did the Instagram account just to watch his videos over there. So I just need to really sit down and try to work on that. All right, scrolling through here, guys. I know I'm way behind. I apologize. No, I am caught up. All right, I am caught up. It also depends on the device they are using. Instagram is gaining traction on Facebook. I'm almost shadow banned. My brother got banned from Facebook. He was putting his political views out there. Yeah, they shut him down. He was suspended for a while. Yeah. So my brother started his own channel, Gulf Breeze Beekeeping. I've still got to work with him on doing videos and stuff. He does have shorts. He has the ability to do shorts. I do not have the ability to do shorts on this channel. My new channel, my old to new restoration channel that I don't talk and I do restoration on tools, I have the ability to do shorts. I'm like, but I don't talk on this channel. Thanks a lot, YouTube. It's the beta program. So I'm guessing when I get up to 10,000 subscribers, I should get the short button. But yeah, I actually sent a email little request in the YouTube studios about getting shorts. And they said it's a beta program and you have to be a certain amount of subscribers to actually get it. So we don't have that ability. C.F.P, I'm loving the crickets. Wish I could be there by the fire. I tell you what, it is very nice. Ouch. Tennessee Tactical, I have 2 beta shorts on mine. That is what he's got, beta shorts. His first one, he got over 400 and some views, which was freaking amazing because that was like his first video he ever did, and that was a short, like 30 some seconds, and it took off. He's like, is that good? I'm like, yeah, I don't even get, most of my videos don't even get 400 views. That's awesome. So that's actually pretty cool. Sorry guys, I heard something. We got raccoons and possums and stuff like that out here, and wild hogs. I don't hear the hogs tonight though. I heard them earlier today when I was out here. I think it's if it's under 60 seconds. Yeah, I think the shorts have to be under a minute. I believe they have to be under a minute. Faithful Prepper, how are you doing? Now, guys, Faithful Prepper is also one of the preppers that is working with the rest of us for the 60-second survival tips for Marfugo TV. So keep an eye out for her videos too, guys. And if you haven't been over to her channel yet, definitely go check it out. She's been doing videos for a good minute too, actually. So if you guys have not been over there yet, definitely if we can get one of the mods to drop her link, that'd be awesome. And again, just like everyone else, guys, if you go over to sub, click on one of those videos, let it play through, make sure you give that thumbs up, leave a comment saying, hey, this video is great, or hey, I don't like you, whatever. Just leave a comment, and it actually helps her channel grow. It really does. I made my introduction video, but chicken to put it up, but chicken to put it up. Barefoot lass, go for it. Put it up. All right. I will always recommend everybody starting out on YouTube to watch YouTube creators D. Nimmin. I'm actually a member over there on his paid membership program. They have a creator studio on Facebook and creators live stream where he goes through technical stuff with everybody. His brother, Nick Nimmin, and Brian G. Johnson, Daryl Evans. All these guys have silver play buttons. All these guys, Daryl Evans got like 7 silver play buttons from 7 different channels he's created. So they know the ins and out of YouTube and listen to what they're saying. That's how I learn what I know on YouTube. Trial and error. You know, if I realize I'm doing something wrong, hey, I'm doing something wrong. One quick second, guys. Let me get some more wood on this fire. Uh-oh, Popo. All right, give me a second, guys, while I get this lit up. Sorry, guys, I took a moment. It's kind of hard to blow in a cold bed when you got a dip sitting in your jaw because it tries to come out. Oh, no, that's the fire department up there. All right. Gene W., thank you for putting my brother's link up for me. It was Bigfoot. I'd be freaking out with those wild hogs. I actually sleep pretty light. And out here at night, you can hear everything. Hogs are pretty loud. When I was in Acuna, Mexico, we had the javelinas. That's what came through my camp that time. And I didn't hear those. I smelt them. And that's when I shimmied up the little scrub oak tree bush thing that they got there before they came through my camp. But I was able to smell them. I mean, they reeked. All right, guys, scrolling through here. Do you got your sensor up? No, I only have, right now, I only got my trail cam up just so I can see what's moving around at night. The sensor is not up yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But like I said, with the motion sensor, I got to deal with those cats. Is that light on? No. That's the fire, guys. Oh, yeah. campfire, right? All right, scrolling through here, guys, trying to get caught up here. Backwoods and prepping. I think I see a chupacabra in the background. Watch out. Hey, if there is one, I'll be mounting it because you know how rich I'd be after landing something like that. I'd dive on that sucker with just a buck knife. I want to make sure I get him. You know, there's $1 million reward for a Bigfoot, dead or alive. When I was out in the Northwest, I never come across anything out there. I come across all kind of stuff, bear and everything else. I did not come across Bigfoot. But when I was in Spokane, everybody had a Bigfoot story. I was camped out in the woods, and I never came across anything as far as Bigfoot's concerned. But I thought about it. I was talking to my dad about it. He said, boy, your luck, you'll drop one, and there'll be some missing link between Neanderthal and modern day man, and they'll get you for murder. Yeah, he's probably right. So, yeah, turned out some type of humanoid half-breed running around or something like that. Let's see here. Sweet savory words. That you got a good point there. To all the people who are dependent on Jesus to provide you your food, what do you think this stimulus money is? He is providing you. Good point. Absolutely good point. Red, I won't be able to sleep. Oh, I sleep better out here. I really do. But I spent most of my life outdoors. And when I was traveling, when I was riding freight trains for a year and a half, I was outdoors. I was sleeping in debris shelters, tents, tarps, whatever I was traveling with. I did have a pretty cool tarp. It was a military, old style military tent. Um, it's made out of thick canvas, old up canvas, and the two parts buttoned up in the center. They looked like an A-frame tent. It had two stakes, two posts on both ends that you stake down, but it buttoned all the way down the top, all the way down, right down the middle. It was two parts, and that thing it was heavy, but man, that thing lasted forever. And I actually lost it on the train. I had to run out of a train yard one time, and pretty fast before the bull showed up, and I left it. So I wasn't happy about that. Scrolling through here, guys. Let's see here. I would never be able to sleep. Every sound would make me anxious. I tell you what, if you start out small, uh, camping in the backyard first, then go to like a state park, a campground in a state park. Start off small, just get used to it. I don't expect everybody to. I mean, I'm out here on the back property. The house is like 300 yards up there. Yeah, I'm in a really bad area. Uh, the only thing really bad around here is snakes. There are a lot of snakes out here. There's a small stream at the back end of the property. Get cottonmouths, copperheads, water moccasins. Those wild hogs, we heard them when I was building the shelter. They were raising cane. They weren't too far out. Raccoons, possums. Supposedly last year, or right before I got here last year, my brother saw a bobtail cat was out here. I've seen a fox, and I found a fox den last year out here, and that's about it. Now we are in Black Bear area. We are. Southport, Florida is just right down the road. I mean, just a few miles. And last time I lived out here, I lived out in Southport for a while, and I was crossing the bridge there. I'm trying to think of the name of the bridge now. Deer Point Lakes, right there. Deer Point Bridge, and right in the middle of the road was a black bear. Had traffic blocked both ways. Finally, when I was able to pull off the road and get around him, I got home. I called the Florida wildlife people. Said, "Hey, you got a black bear right up there near the Deer Point Bridge there, because there's a recreational park right there too." Their response was, "Well, unless he causes damage to something, there's nothing we can do." I guess that's true, but yeah. So we do have black bear out here, but we haven't seen none in this area. That does not mean he can't wander out here because he's a bear. Rip Curl, good to see you. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Chantilly Lace. That was actually a very good song. If I remember correctly, I think that was Jerry Lee Lewis. Or is that other guy that sounds like Jerry Lee Lewis actually sang that? Scrolling through here, guys. Give me a second. Try to get caught up on everybody's chats. I can barely sleep inside my house. I better start drinking coffee first. Yeah, I can drink a cup of coffee and go straight to bed. But it's weird. I really need a cup of coffee to get my morning started. But I can drink a cup and go right to bed. I'm a weird individual. All right, scrolling through. The legend of Bigfoot will keep most young ones from wandering off. Christopher Lee, that is that's a very good point. Very good point. Is Bigfoot real? I don't know. Um, I've seen what evidence from videos, uh, but I don't know. I mean, I've never seen anything. I've been all over the woods, all over the Northwest, but it doesn't mean that they're not real. But it doesn't mean they are real. Some people swear that they saw something. Now, when I lived in North Carolina, we had something come out of Pilot Mountain, and I remember I was a little kid, and I remember my dad. Our bedroom went to the front doors right there were open up to our bedroom, my brother and my bedroom, and there was a window right there. Well, the house was on blocks, so the window is actually 6 feet off the ground. If you're standing outside the house, if you're under 6 foot, you're not going to look through the window. And I remember something was raising Cain outside. Horrible sound. Never heard anything like that before. I still remember the sound. Never heard anything in the wild make that noise. Bear, and I've been around bear. And something slammed right into the wall of the house, and that was the side that the window was on. And it slid down the wall, and it was dark brown and went right past the window. Now remember, the window bottom sill 6 foot. We and it's a 2 foot window. We didn't see the top of it. It was bigger than the window. So this thing was over 8 foot tall. Now, my dad was going to go out there. Thankfully, he didn't, because all he had on him at that time was I think he had a skinning knife on him. That was it. And we had an old tobacco barn, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 yards from the house. And there was a new litter of kittens that my dad had placed in that tobacco barn. Well, whatever it was, tore the side panels off of the old tobacco barn. Now, if you guys know what tobacco barns are, they're made out of like half-inch slats on the outside. They're all over North Carolina. And it ate all the kittens and the mama cat. We found pieces of everything. And the whole wall was tore up. No claw marks, but there were bite marks. Big bite marks all over that thing. So, what was it? Could have been a bear. A bear standing up. Could clear 8 foot. Sure. The noise that we heard, that wasn't a bear. I've never heard a bear make that noise. I've heard bears make all kind of noise. But it could have been. Or it could have been, you know, that guy. I don't know. I just saw just the glimpse of fur past the window. I don't remember any weird smell, anything like that. And like I said, we didn't see no claw marks on the boards. But you have to remember, I was also little. I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and I'm 42 now. So the imagination of a 7 or 8 year old that is terrified that something huge is banging on the wall and making that racket in the middle of the night, your mind plays tricks on you a lot. At least, no, mine would. So, was it Bigfoot? I don't know. I was looking behind me. All right, scrolling through here. Been down with a CV. Ooh, my mother had contracted that, and my son there in Texas, he had it. But yeah, he healed up really quick off of it. I was really worried, but yeah, it hit him, and he was back on his feet in no time. All right, guys, scrolling through. Bigfoot Prepper has a weekly live stream about Bigfoot. I will have to. Bigfoot Prepper. That name is very familiar. Uh, I might be subscribed. I'm gonna have to check that. Northern Girl Hobbies. That name's very familiar to me. Um, Unfortunately, I can't tell you if I actually know who that is, but I will definitely be checking that out. Haven't seen my brain, but I'm sure I have one. Bigfoot? Question mark. This is true. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Kind of like the old saying: if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes, it makes a sound. Don't be dumb. Um, I don't know where that philosophy originated out of. Maybe Berkeley, but I've never understood that one. I'm sure that there's probably something that I'm missing, some type of theological or something that you're supposed to hidden meaning behind that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what's all out there. There could be all kind of things. There's been many sea creatures that were thought to be extinct until pieces of them get caught in trawlers and stuff. So, yeah, it's like those giant squids. Now they prove that they actually do exist. They are there. I can smell when a bear is near. A bear is near. When I was in West Glacier, Montana, usually I can. I didn't smell this one. This was a grizzly. It came through, and I had a shelter built, and I had my dog with me. He was riding freight trains with me, and he just stood up in the middle of the shelter and peed. He's a boy dog. He's always lifted up his legs. He didn't. He squatted and peed. And I turned and looked at him, and this is why I tell everybody: don't eat in your campsite. Yeah. Right when he did that, it came right through the wall. Well, I was carrying a 9 on me, and I emptied 7 rounds within 7 feet of his face. Didn't kill it. Yeah, it scarred him up bad. I mean, I emptied the whole clip. He shook it off and ran away. I came that close, 7 feet from getting eaten by a grizzly. So, don't take a pea shooter out to the woods with you in bear country. Don't eat in your camp, guys. It's one thing you're out here in the backyard. I mean, I might have raccoons or something like that, but I was doing a video today showing you how to hang up your food into trees and stuff like that away from your campsite. You cook your food away from your campsite. You eat away from your campsite. You don't do it inside your campsite. If you're in the wild woods, animals don't understand. All they know is that there is food. Most of them's not scared of humans, especially the big ones. If they're hungry enough, they'll come in. Now there are some that say, well, you can do this against a bear, you can do that, and he'll back off. Possible, but there's also cases that it didn't work. I know black bears will stalk you. I had one stalk me for about 3 miles, and he was sitting way off too. And every time I'd come to a stop, and I was sitting there and watch the ridge, watching him, yeah, he was coming around, and he'd sit there and stop and look at me. So yeah, for about 3 miles, he followed me. So black bears, they'll track you down, they'll stalk you. You're not going to outrun a bear. If you do, good. What's the old saying? I don't have to. You don't have to outrun a bear. You just have to outrun your buddy. All right, scrolling through here, guys. I got sidetrack. Don't be dumb. Yeah, I think I'm going to coin that. I don't know. Actually, I think someone else has, and it's just stuck in my head, so I'm always saying it. Uh, I don't know where I got it from, but I got it from somebody for sure. Lake Prairie Preppers, Bigfoot. Okay, that, yep. Okay, I know who Lake Prairie Prepper is. Bigfoot there. Okay, I did not know he had his own channel though, so I will definitely be subscribing over there. I did not know he had his own channel. Survival Living, have you seen Northern Girl Hobby's newest video? I think you would love it. I have not seen it. Today I've been out here. I haven't really been watching much of anything. I was able to turn on Marfugal earlier today or earlier tonight, but then I went and got my battery pack that had my camera gear so I could charge up the cell phone for our live stream tonight. So I have not been watching anybody's stuff today, but I will definitely be checking it out. All right, scrolling through. I'm not going to go against the bear thinking anything but taking anything but a bazooka works. um, there are plenty of firearms that do work against bear, uh, but I only had that piece on me. If I'd got caught on the trains with a firearm, bad news, federal time. So it was a burner, something you can just toss if you needed to. Don't do the things I did in my past. All right, just don't. But that was something for my own protection, and I was deep. Like I said, it was West Glacier, Montana, because I had got off the train in Whitefish, and the cops rolled in on me hard. I mean, there was a bunch of them, and basically kicked me out of town. So they sent me south to, I think it was south to Kalispell, Montana. They said, go there, they're friendly to you type of people. It was a long walk. All right. So the story is, and the reason why this happened, there was a train gang. I'm trying to think of what their name was. It was either the 5150s or they were the San Francisco Scum Fs. It was one of those two. Anyway, they had no, it was Wrong Way Kids. It was Wrong Way Kids. That's who they were. And they had a walk right there at the train museum. There's a train museum there where all the historic train stuff is. Well, there's a pond that has ducks, and one of those jerks killed a duck. All right, so if you're hungry, I get it. No, he started using the body as a soccer ball. So the town basically banned train riders. One person screwed it up for everybody. So that's why they come down hard on everybody. Um, so yeah, I went down to Kalispell. I was there for about a week. That's where I caught trout with a trout line using a hot dog. Well, a piece of hot dog. Didn't know that they liked hot dogs. I guess they just eat anything. That was behind a Walmart there. I think there's only one Walmart in Kalispell. But then I snuck back into Whitefish to the train yard and caught out and got to West Glacier, Montana, which was only like 13. It wasn't far, maybe 30 miles. It was not far at all. And the train broke down. And it's wintertime. And I sat on that train for, man, day and a half. It never picked back up. They actually just broke air. That's when they disconnect the cars and the locomotive just keeps on going. So I was there. So I got off, set up a camp, and the snow was going to be coming in because actually I got snowed on like 2 days after that bear incident. So yeah, you do not want to be there in Whitefish, Montana when it starts snowing. We're talking by the tons when it comes. When it's wintertime there and it starts snowing, get out of there. Loved your shelter video. So the storm took it down. Yeah, man. It was. It sucked. It really did suck. But I was able to utilize all the extra material for other videos. I was really wanting to get it completed, but oh well. At least I still got a nice camp spot, so that works. I can always build another one, right? Rockin' Robin, bad boy. What you gonna do? Yeah. Love the fireside chat. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Trout likes marshmallows too. I have never tried marshmallows as far as fishing for trout. I was really surprised they even hit that hot dog. It's always a bad apple that ruins it for everybody. Yes. You're right. Montana's like the Arctic in the wintertime. Yeah. When I was in Wyoming and North Dakota, I mean, Wyoming got cold, don't get me wrong. North Dakota had to be the coldest I've ever seen any place. I've never been to Alaska, so I don't know. It was negative 20 without the wind blowing. That's freaking cold. I was out of Williston, North Dakota when I was working on those rigs. That's where the shop was, and we did services for Sunwell Service and Basic Energy. Those were two big rig companies that were out there at the time. And basically, I get a GPS. You need to go to this location, and I load up the truck and drive out to the middle of nowhere. And I do mean the middle of nowhere. You might find a dirt road. Most of the time, there is no dirt road. You're just driving through prairie to a GPS location. Uh, Now the offices always had topographical maps and stuff trying to show you where the roads are, but most of this is farm roads. When all the fracking was going heavy, most of those farmers out there, they sold the mineral rights. They got a big check, and the farm, I mean, the fields just got a big old rig in them. So that's not good for agriculture. But I've been to the Whitefish train station, so small. I lived in Stetsonville, Montana. Give me a second. I gotta put something on the fire. Yeah, when you get a lot of smoke, it means your fire's smoldering. So I gotta get it stirred back up. All right, there we go. Okay, I'll get back in the chat here. I was on to dehydrated potatoes today. Interesting when you need to use your preps. Yeah, I like dehydrated potatoes. If you mean like the instant potatoes, the powder flakes, I like those. Loving fireside chat. Wish I was there. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I really am. I can't wait till it's warm enough at night to chill by a campfire. Yeah, we had. I mean, it got a little chilly tonight, but it's not like freezing cold or anything like that. It's probably in. You're gonna laugh. It's probably like 68. Yeah, it's chilly, C.F.P. When you have a spike and it's over 90, and you've been outside all day and you start getting sunburn, and then when the temperature drops a little, yeah, you feel like you're freezing. All right, I'm trying to get caught up. All right, I am caught up. All right, guys. So we will be wrapping up, guys. Like I said, I got a busy day tomorrow. I'm going to get some rest. Got to get up early, break down camp, and then I got to get the camera set up, motion sensor set up, and pick out a spot for a hide. We got to find out, and then I got to track this guy, see where he's coming in the property. Yeah, I mean, her stuff was strung out everywhere. And at first I thought maybe because she had, clothing that was strung out, I'm like, well, maybe when the cats tore into your bag or something. No, it's like it's stored in a different part of the barn. In other words, they had to walk through a doorway down the hall outside and then go into the horse stalls. And that's where the stuff's laid out at. So, with that information, it means that somebody was in there. And it means that somebody has been going through their stuff. And the fact is, like they said, they had somebody walking around their tent last night. And then when they went to confront the person, they finally just left. And that's why they call the sheriff department. Of course, the guy's already left. So I'll get everything set up and I'll be watching the property. And I'll go out to the horse barn tomorrow morning and see where I can find the tracks and see where they're coming into the property. Because, like I said, everything out here is so thick. I walk this property all the time. I'm always out here filming. So I know what trails are what and what looks wrong. So I'll just have to move around and see what's going on. Tennessee Taft, good to see you tonight, C.F.P. We are survival living. Yeah, exactly. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. All right, guys. So we're gonna go and wrap up. Again, appreciate every one of y'all coming out. Definitely check out these other channels that were the links were being dropped out. I don't remember every single body that we shouted out, but we got a bunch here that are actually good YouTube creators. They're prepping channels, survival channels. Show support, guys. Get in there and watch their videos. Like I said, give them those thumbs up, leave a comment, watch that video all the way through. And it really does help their channel grow. And that's how their channel gets bigger and gets identified by other people. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night. Speak to y'all later.